This conference
Hello,
will now be recorded.
hello, Madam Buki.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. This your voice, is this the kind of voice that we need on this platform? It's so cool.
Thank you, sir.
Not like our own voice that we sound like we've been calling, we've been working with doubtful people.
You are a man now, so your voice should be.
Your voice is so smooth. See the way you just
That's
enter. This your voice can question call hello. Good
what.
to have you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any question for the house today? You don't want to wait for people, they'll be joining us.
Maybe not yet.
Okay. I have a question I want to throw open to the floor. Since some of us that are here, we already know each other. Except somebody just joined us for the first time today. Your lady, I know you can hear us. You can release your mic to say one or two things. Okay, she's not releasing her mic. So I have a topic that one of us threw to me over the week. So I want to throw it to the house today. It says relationship fear. What are the things that we fear in relationship? Relationship fear. What are the things that we fear most in relationship? I'm throwing the question open now. What are the things we fear most in relationship? You can release your mic and then Ayo lady, please release your mic. Mr. Joseph, it's like you have something to say. Relationship fear.
I'm here.
Yes, I know you are
Relationship
here.
fear.
What are the things that
Hmm.
we fear most in relationship? Even as a married person or as a single person that we are dating, what are the things that we fear most in relationship?
I think, to me, to my own understanding, I think people are just scared of not being honest, lack of trust.
Not being
Maybe it can be,
honest.
say, I love this guy. He may not love me the way I do. No, some people are just like to open up, especially guys. Even though when you are in love with the lady, you will still be keeping it, pretending as if nothing they happen. You know, lack of honest. That is really what people are just scared of in a relationship. To just commit to someone. If I could get myself committed to this person, it may lead to heartbroken or something like that. I think that is the major fear of people. Everybody
Well,
wants to be smart.
okay, everybody wants to be smart in relationship. Wow.
In relationship, I don't want to fall into wrong hands, blah blah blah. Before that, if you can cap it up and just get into it, whatever is going to happen, let it happen. I think that is when you can get the best. But if you are just afraid of say, oh, well, I don't know if you will love me or you will love me, you can't get it. But we have to break the fear and go inside there and get what we want. It's still just like a business. You have to try. Either you
Okay,
will
I
be
love the word you have
successful
to
or
try.
not. You will keep trying. No, Salo.
I love the word we have to try. Well, Pastor Samson, you are welcome on board. I know you can hear me. Good morning to you. I throw in the question, one of the things we discussed behind the scene over the week, relationship fear. I throw it open, so that's what Mr. Joseph was answering before you stepped in. Relationship fear. I asked that what are the things that we fear in relationship most? So, and he just said lack of trust and all those things. That's what people fear most in relationship. So, what are your thoughts on that? The mic is yours, Mr. Sampson. Mr. Sampson,
Hello, yeah. Good
what are
morning,
your thoughts on
everyone.
that? Good
Good
morning. You're
morning,
welcome.
everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Um,
sir.
sorry.
Please,
Yeah. Why you were asking the question because I actually joined in late, and at the time I joined in, I got an emergency call, which I switched to. So while you were asking that question, I didn't really get get it because I
get
wasn't
it.
really with you. So please, can
Okay.
you repeat the question again, please?
Okay. What we discussed over the week, relationship. Talk about relationship here. What are things that we fear most in relationship? That was the question. So
Okay.
that's what we are asking now. Why?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think one of the things that people really want in a relationship is security. That you want to go into a relationship that
Security.
you are you are comfortable with, and you believe that yes, there's a future in. So one of the things that scares people in relationship is insincerity. That's when the other person is not really open, not saying what the other party should know in a relationship. When you go into a relationship and the other party is not telling you the truth about um, his or herself, then that means
Yeah.
you, hello,
We are
Yeah,
with you.
we
We
are
are with
here.
you.
you will not be so comfortable, being in such relationship because from initial stage, I mean, it's already that relationship is already based on falsehood, and the other party will likely not be comfortable in such relationships. So I think what everyone wants in a relationship is security and sincerity.
Okay. Security. Madam Buki, do you have anything to say before I move on?
I think it's a whole lot, and there are so many things people get afraid of. Some of them have been mentioned. I would just like to add that sometimes some people fear disappointment, that maybe probably
Appointment.
along the line your partner may disappoint you, and the other party too might be thinking the same, that well, will this relationship actually last forever, in quotes, so to speak? And a lot of people for that are really not free to express their true self in a relationship. And when your true self is absent in any relationship, you cannot get the best of that relationship, because you need all of yourself together to be able to build a life with somebody, even build a life for yourself. So when you learn to trust, it becomes easier for you to express yourself, and then um,
Yeah.
expect what you have given back from whoever you are giving it to, or whatever you are giving it to, be it business, be it relationship, or anything. So I would just like to stop there so that others too can contribute. So fear of
Okay.
disappointment is
Okay. For people that are just joining us, I don't really like to go back, but I will just drop this. We are talking about, good morning, Dixon and Mr. David. We're talking about relationship fear, relationship fears, fear, yeah. And one of the things some people have spoken about is lack of disappointment. They are scared of disappointment and lack of trust, or sometimes talk of security. I want to ask a question now. I want to pick from, the thing is, Mr. Francis has said something like that. I want to pick and I want to throw it in the house. Once you are in a relationship, is it possible or is it fair enough to talk about your past? Some past could be dangerous. Is it okay to talk about the past? Because I think sometimes that is our fear. Because when I'm in a relationship now and I don't know what you have done in the past, I can be scared of, and I don't really know who I'm dealing with now. Is it okay to discuss your past. I mean, when you're talking of past, I mean all your past in other relationship, because we know that except maybe this is just your first relationship that just leads to marriage, finish. But if you are like two, three, four before leading to marriage, it's fear to open up your past. So somebody asked me that question this week and I put it down. So I want to ask now because we are talking about relationship here. And I think that's one of the things that we fail with that. If I tell this person my past, they might be looking at, they might be using it to judge me. Anytime I do something, I might just think, because everybody is in the last relationship and go just look so. So what do you have to say about that? Anybody can go first. Don't want me to call him.
Yeah.
Um, okay.
Uh,
Okay, let me call him.
depends on
Like,
the.
go
Okay. Hello.
on.
Okay. It depends on the situation. If you know that
Okay.
maybe your partner will know about this thing later, there's some secret that is just within you. If you didn't say it out, nobody will know it. But if it is a secret that you know on a long run or in some time it may hide from someone, you have to open up rather than any he or she to go and hide it outside and started bringing trouble into the relationship. If you know that she or he may know about this later or hide it from someone, so you have to open up. But if it is something that is within you, it's not must. But it's still okay if you know the kind of partner you are dealing with. It's not must that you must open it. If you know that you can't hear it from anywhere, this thing is within me.
Hey, I
Because
don't.
I've
Hey,
met a lady some time
I'm
ago.
not hearing from anywhere.
So,
Okay, good.
yeah, okay, like okay, just let me use the example of someone that do masturbating. You did it on
That
your own. Nobody know about your masturbation or something like that.
okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that one is just within your secret. So even though when I met a lady some time ago, he told me, I do masturbate, I do use sex toy, those kind. The secret is within him. Nobody knew
Okay.
about that.
Yeah.
If you say it, you understand what I'm saying. So
Okay.
there are some secret that is within you. That is only you that knows about what you do. But there are some secret that okay, maybe two or three people knew about this. She may hear about it later or something. So you have to just balance it and understand the person you are dealing with before
Good.
everything
Good.
get out of hand. I think that is the way I understand it.
Hello.
Okay. I think we are getting there.
Yeah.
Now steady.
Um, can I
But
make?
Pastor Matthew, you don't now. Listen.
You say
Yes,
what?
yes, yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
I said,
I
go
want
ahead.
us to
We
go.
are with you.
Okay. I want us to quickly check Ecclesiastes 1:9 because I want us to understand that there is nothing hidden under the sun. You can not hide everything, as in there's nothing you can hide. Past can always catch up with someone. The best thing you can ever do
That's not
for yourself is to, as in to open up and say the truth about the situation. Ecclesiastes 1:9 says, it says, the thing that has been seen, or the things that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So nothing is hidden. So let me tell you, the best thing you can do in a relationship is open up, letting your partner know what you have really, as in, gone through in life or something that has really happened to you.
good.
Because there's nothing that experts do say. They say the individual growth that leads to healthy, stable relationship begins with heartbreaks. And one of the best way to turn past disappointment into future relationship successes is to share this experience with your new partner. If you share that experience with that new partner, then it's better that the partner experience heartbreak from the beginning of that relationship. not when you are already in that relationship and that partner now needs to know what you have done in the past, which you're hiding from him or her. So it's better to just open up, let the partner know, because you're talking about a relationship here. And well, I don't know which one you are referring to. Maybe you are talking about courtship or you are talking about dating, because there are two things. You might be dating someone and you are just like, okay, I'm just dating. Dating is not Christian. I mean, it's not the Christian way of going into a relationship. But when you
I
are
mean,
courting, you know that yes, you are going into the future with that person. So you have to be sincere, you have to be open. I think I'll stop here so that some other persons can also
okay,
contribute.
I understand you are coming from a spiritual angle, but I'm just talking of relationship, whether dating or courting. You might, when you enter a relationship now, you don't even know whether it will lead to marriage. Some we just date blindly, or we just enter into the relationship blindly, and maybe after 1 month or 2 months, we find out that okay, this person is compatible. I can actually go with the person. What the question is, in early relationship, right now, some of us in the past, or some people right now, they will have about 3, 4, 5 relationships before they finally settle down. In all those relationships, let's say you have a relationship 1, 2, and by the time you get to your relationship 3, let's say maybe as you have been assigned, maybe you have a relationship like 5 before you get married. Let's say when you're in any relationship like the third relationship, is it okay to tell your partner, the person you're dealing with, your first or second, or something that has happened to you, maybe while growing up? I have a lot of examples, but I want to throw it open to the other people to talk
Mr.
before I give some example.
You sorry, sir.
Uh,
Before the other person, you need to define your relationship. What are you
Okay.
going in? Are you just dating, or are you going into a Christian relationship courtship, which you really know that it might lead to marriage? Then you need to define the relationship. A relationship that is
Let
not defined, that means you're just still jumping up and down. You're not sincere with yourself. So,
anything can happen. Yeah,
Yeah, it should
that's
be a
as
relationship.
you are coming from. I'm going to marry this person, and we are already dating, Christian or Muslim or good relationship that will lead. Something can
Yeah,
happen later on. You can just find out, okay, I'm not
you
going to
should just put
marry this.
serious.
But while you're in that relationship, can you talk about her?
can I contribute?
Yeah. That is why we are
Yes,
here.
of course.
We are waiting for you.
Yeah, I think from what Mr. Joseph said, it's very correct when we're talking about relationship, in the sense that it depends on what is within you or what someone else has known about. Because when we talk about secret means a lot of things, and even God has secrets. That's why the Yorubas call God Awamaridi, because they try to know the secret of God. In the end, they cannot find it. So secret is normal, and every man keeps secret. In fact, it is the glory of kings to keep secret. So if you are in a relationship like the one Black Moses is talking about, you don't just tell everyone that you're meeting for the first time, or for the first 6 months, or someone you're just dating. Of course, you're in a relationship. Whatever name you want to call the dating is a relationship. So you don't get to tell the person everything about you. However, if there are certain things that you should tell the person to protect her, I think you should let her or him know ahead of time before someone else will tell that person. Because if you do not, it may ruin the relationship as it used to be. So even in every marriage, every man has his own secret, and you get to share with your wife when it is matured enough. And then I would last want to add this on the last note, that the presentation the presentation of the secret matters. I mean, the way the ease bringing this information to the other person really matters, so that they don't feel the pain, they don't feel the betrayal, they don't feel whatever emotional consequence that may follow, so that it can be relief. So the means of passing this information to the partner matters a lot. And you can do this with the help of friends. You can gather your friends, and your friends can start talking about how you used to behave in the past, this and that, and you just laugh over it, and then when you're alone with that person, with that lady or that guy, you try to tell him like, yeah, that's how I used to live before. I regret it, and I'm no longer such a person. These are means of actually letting the other person know about what we call secret. But secret will be forever, I think.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Let me drop this so that we could all try and get what I'm trying to say. Just like you have been saying, there are some secrets that there was a man some years ago who told me that Black Moses, there are some secrets that will die with you that you can't tell a soul, even your wife. Wow. So I don't know about those secrets. But there are some secrets that I've learned that you just have to say, like if you have a child before getting married,
The video call is going
in
to slow us
function,
down because
with the
it's not
secret, like
everyone.
for example,
Hello?
let's say when you're in the
Hello?
world, before you give your life to Christ, before you get born again, if you if you're a woman or a man, maybe you rape somebody, the world will be so sensitive.
We are, we are not on 4G.
You have to
I
bring
think
it
the
because
video will slow us down. We are not on
maybe
4G.
you have raped before, maybe as a man, you raped before, and now you're in a relationship, maybe
Oh, I can't hear him very well.
hello, yeah, maybe you are not married and you have a girl. God has given you a boy and a girl, and as a man,
I cannot hear you very well. I think the video is reducing the audio quality.
okay, can you hear me now? Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. Okay. Let me come again. I said I want to talk about the past, and I want to use the word rape. Maybe as a man or woman, before giving your life to Christ, before you get born again, you have raped before, and now you are married. You have a girl, you have a boy. You've given your life to Christ. Now you are scared telling your wife or your husband that you've raped before. You know why? Because you have a daughter. And if you say that to your wife, gbogbo obìnrin all will know, not allow you to stay alone with that girl, your baby girl. But now, giving your life to Christ. When you discover all those things, do you still think you want to open up to your wife or your husband about your past? Because I'm coming from the angle of Pastor Samson. He said there is nothing hidden in Ecclesiastes 1:9. Can we say that you should go ahead and open up according to the scripture or according to the verse, or we should just boom, or we should say it, whatever outcome you see, just take it like that.
Black Moses, if I may come in, regarding you are opening to. I mean, we want to hear you clearly. We want to enjoy you. You need to. I advise that you switch off the microphone of the mobile app and use the web, the laptop, so that we will not be feeling this echo. I mean, once
Can you hear
one
me?
of the
Can you hear me clearly now?
yes, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear now.
But did you get the question? I should come again.
Yes, I had the question. I mean, I was having difficulty in hearing because it's re-echoing. I had your
Okay.
question, and it's about what Mr. Itebe has said about the scripture. Yeah, Mr. Itebe made a point which is very clear. He said define the relationship, which is very true. So from what you have said, I think you don't tell everyone that you're dating, in the early stage, everything about you. But when you have defined a relationship, as Mr. Itebi has said, that this is what I want, this is who I want to get married to, I believe that, there are certain things you have to let out. You have to tell that person before they find out, and then you wreck their emotions in the future.
Okay. All right. Any other person that wants to help me out with that question? Mrs. Bukola.
It's the question anyway. The question he
Your
asked.
Did you hear the
illustration was
question very well?
actually
Yeah.
not really.
You said what?
I couldn't get you because it was actually
I didn't hear
Okay,
breaking.
the
let me
question
come
very well.
again. I was giving an example. Okay, let me come again with the question under 30 seconds. I was giving example past that we are still talking about.
Yeah.
That if you have raped before, maybe as a man or the woman, maybe you have raped before while you are in the world before this Christ, and now you finally giving your life to Christ, and you are now married, you have a boy, you have a girl as your own children, and you know that if you tell your wife or your husband that you have raped before, you know the next day your pastor will not allow you to play with your baby girl or with your boy if you have raped before. So are you still going to open up? Now you are born again, you don't do that stuff again. It was just once. Maybe out of peer pressure when you're in high institution or something like that. And it's not something that is part of you. Maybe just a mistake at that time. But now and you tell that kind of thing. I'm just using this for example. There are some other things like that like I said, a man told me that one time that Black Moses, there's some secret that you have to that go to the grave with you. Now, coming from Pastor Samson's Bible quote, Ecclesiastes 1, will you still go ahead and open up your past to your spouse, whether your spouse or somebody you're in a relationship with? That was the question.
I want to say that there are times when some things are very sensitive and the pace and the time to disclose them or not to disclose them depends on the individual that is involved. There are
Okay.
certain things that I knew when I was actually courting my husband, when in our courtship days. Each time I try to bring up issues about my past, he tells me to drop it. Possibly because of a level of understanding he had that, well, he doesn't want to poison his heart with it. As long as it doesn't have anything to do with taking a life and all that, he will just tell me, drop this seed, that everyone has it. And if we are going to be putting it, we will actually not make quick progress.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think it depends on the individual. There are some people that actually want to dig up your past because they want to know whether to continue with you or not. And anybody that cannot live with you for who you are, better you know that there is no future, no reliable future in such a relationship.
Okay.
Or not disclosing them depends on the individual, the way I see it. Because it's not actually everything that you can share with everybody. Like the case you mentioned, if the man who has lived with the woman might have noticed a few things, and sharing such, if it's going to reduce the person or the trust the woman have for her own husband and with their children as a father, and I think it's better kept than said, and the relationship is adult. Thank you.
I didn't get word. That last quote, he said it's better you leave the secret out or what?
It's better he leaves it. Let him keep it. He's the man of the house, and as long as he is able to coordinate himself and his family, if for any reason that thing is trying to come up, he can share it so that they can check on him as a person. But I think as for that in itself can even hamper the relationship or maybe tamper with the existing trust in the relationship. So I don't see any reason why he will share it if he knows that if he cannot trust the woman in the house, that she will be able to handle the relationship.
Okay, I do a relationship. It's
You
difficult
say?
to. Only there are some topics that women cannot handle. You better you
Yeah.
keep it to Pastor Samson. Okay, Mr.
That's
Joseph.
why I said it's good for the man
Yeah.
to
Yes.
keep it. It is not
There are
everything that
some
that
situations.
you tell people that they can handle.
Even though when you are in marriage, there's
Oh,
something
yes.
I still need to keep. Because when you see the
Okay.
example from Abraham, when he's going to sacrifice Isaac, he didn't tell Sarah. You
Oh,
understand?
bang,
I
bang. That's
I
another
think
humble. Let me
to get.
let me
We
clap.
need to.
Let me clap here. Let me clap here.
We
Yeah,
need
that's
just
you
something.
marry. That's people to keep. You know the woman cannot handle it. So it depends
Yeah.
what you cherish most. In that place, I saw
Mm,
that Abraham cherished God and he feared gods. But I know that this woman will not be able to handle this situation. He
mm.
has to keep the secret and go first, happen or not. So he still keep the secret. He didn't tell Sarah. So even
Mm.
in that marriage, there's something that could come up that you won't even, if you tell this woman, this home will scatter. As far as you cherish your marriage and you know that this woman can't handle it, when you say it out, as a man of the house, so I think that is just the aspect I just see. There's something you need to keep. There's something
Okay,
you,
okay,
the secret that you are going to die with, instead of
okay.
open that
So
home. If you know
let
it's
me give
well between you and God, and
let me give
not deal
Samson
in it.
to let me give Pastor Samson to round up this topic because you started it with
But, but,
Bible verse. Somebody
but
just
do we really know that? Do we really know that when we talk about our past relationship, that it can give our partner insight into who we really are? Because the best thing I know about talking about the past is, the Bible makes us understand that all things have passed away and all things have become
have
new.
become
So now,
yes.
going into a relationship with someone, there must be a level of trust. Let me tell you, we all have secrets, yes, but it takes the strength of the other person, to build that weakness in you. How can someone that it takes the strength of another person? So if you decide, yes, fine, there's some secret, there's some things that we decide to just keep to ourselves and we don't just say. It all depends on how sensitive those things are. Yes, Mrs. Bukola said it. That yes, you need to identify or you need to know the
Be
right
sensitive.
time, to let out such. You need to know the right time to let out such thing because situation, differs. You can decide to discuss about an issue when it's not right, and you can even decide to discuss an issue at the right time. Then it all depends on the mood of the person you are discussing it with. So, to me, anything you can do in life is to just let it go. As long as you believe that, yes, this is a relationship that is, a lifetime relationship, that, yes, you're already going into this relationship forever, except you are still jumping here and there and you are still testing everyone. Well, I think that's just my own submission.
Okay. Before I move on, I have my brother in the house. Brother David Dokoro and Ayeni Olubukola. Okay, she has gone off. Brother David, good morning to you. You came late today. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Any question before we move on to another topic before we end this program? It has been good having you guys around. I really appreciate. Mr. Dixon, Bukola, Dixon, Joseph, Samson, and others. Good to have you. Mr. David, what's up with you? You show up late today.
No, the network. I'm sorry, and the power on my phone.
Okay. Àwọn ìpèsè kò ń ṣojo ló jẹ́ kẹ́ pẹ́ báyìí. Bí ẹ ti ń yà kọ́.
No. Not really.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, well, sir.
Thank you, everybody. Dixon, thank you for your input. And this our conversation is always recorded. So if you need a copy, I will send it to you later today, so we can all go over it again or send to all our friends because this has been helpful. I must say there are some things like yesterday I posted something on my WhatsApp and Miss Scholar asked me what's the answer. I said, even me, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out the answer. All the answer you're giving today, apart from the one the man said there are some secret that has to die with you. I'm telling you, I don't have some there are some that I don't have answers to. Like when Joseph just brought in his Abraham story, I have to keep some secrets. I was wow, yeah, there are some secrets you have to keep, and you have like everybody I've been saying, you have to be sensitive when you leak your secret or when you're about to tell your secret to other people. And level of trust, I put down that two parts of something. Truth. To level of trust, you have to trust. And like they say, your past is your past. Some people say your past is your past. Leave it. Let's focus on what's going on. Like, and Mrs. Bukola, I actually did that for my wife too when we got married. It's not only your husband that was doing that for you, that I did that for you. There are some things my wife wants to tell me. I said, Alaye, just leave it. Let's build our future together. Anything that happened in your past, let's stay in the past. Sometimes men don't even like to hear some things. I must tell you, they don't like to hear some things and you just want to move on like that. Ayeni Olubukola, you are here with us for the first time. You are welcome. You can open your mic so that we can hear your voice, whether you are a female or a male. Your name is both, but I'm not saying the Bukola and all those things. So we have another question. Intimacy. This one is deep. Intimacy. Now, in this intimacy, I think we are going to use one to round up today. We talk about sex, intimacy in marriage, sex, and they say lack of desire or not getting their needs fulfilled. What do you have to say about that? Like normally as a comedian, sometimes we make jokes about sex and we say, you know what, women like nowadays, they want you to go like 10 minutes, and men under 1 minute, 2 minutes, everywhere is scatter, everywhere is lost. And lack of desire or not getting their needful. There are some men too, or the women too, that they want you to go 10 minutes, 5 minutes. They are big like that. For some men, what do you have to say about this situation? How can we help each other? Because under 2 minutes, everywhere goes. Mr. Dixon, Mr. Joseph, Mr. Samson, this is men, oh, everywhere don't bust. And our women still want more. In that situation, as a man or as a woman, what do you do to keep your marriage or your relationship going? Because when your other partner still want to go 10 minutes and 2, 3 minutes, you are everywhere. We so easy that because of that, some women will go outside and be cheating on their husband. Or some men too. Some men, they can, like the video that was posted last week because of the lockdown. That man won't kill his wife, was pushing the wife up and down on the street, and the woman was tired. Yeah, not only men they tired, the woman said they tired. So in this kind of situation, how do we help ourselves? How do we, is a very sensitive topic. How do we help ourselves, not for the other partner to be looking outside and say, ah, my husband is not so good in there, my wife is other 2 minutes, my wife is tired, we just snoring. I mean, I'm still awake to 5 a.m. What,
Can
how
I
can we help
contribute?
now? Who wants to contribute? Let me, okay, start this thing, go ahead.
All right. Thank you. About sex in relationship and the duration of the sex, I believe that the partners should be able to know and understand each other since they are going to get married, especially if their relationship is the kind that will lead to marriage. They should try to understand one another, and one of the fundamentals they should know is that the relationship is not to be built around sex, but that is really important for their relationship and for their marriage or relationship anyways. And if they agree that their relationship is not built around sex, then they should be able to discuss how they can help each other. Not if there are certain relationship in those days that is built around sex, so you want to know who is the best performer between the man and the woman. And I remember those in school when we talk.
Mr. Dixon,
Yes.
I don't want you to go further. You know why I'm cutting you? I'm not cutting you, you can still go further. So
Okay.
when you get by, I understand the point where you're coming from. I just want people to tackle you. When you say relationship not built around sex, I know
Yes.
relationship not built around sex.
Yes.
But once you marry, once you marry,
Okay.
that is it.
Sex deprivation is capable of breaking a home.
Sex
I
can
know.
break home.
Of
So
course.
sometimes the
I
world is
know.
trying to
No,
teach that
what
say
I'm talking about.
don't build a relationship around sex. In fact,
What
number one
what I'm
thing of marriage or relationship in the first place, according to Shana Sister Aruta for your other Peter, yeah, I'm talking this thing on my own. Though. If you don't want instead of going up and down, look for one woman, marry. That is important.
let,
So,
let me conclude. Let me conclude. What I'm saying is, when both of them put their mind that it is about sex, then they're going to be looking for. It's going to be competitive. Who is the best performer among them? But if what bounds you is more than that, you can openly discuss about how to help yourself in that area. So especially when you have the man who comes too early. I think about coming too early for the man is all about mind control and urge. Mind control, urge, or interest. Sometimes the men become, they lose interest in their wives. It's just like you having DSTV and you are stuck to watch only Sound City every day. So it becomes bored. Like, oh my God,
yeah.
this woman again every time. So the urge is no longer there. The fire is not there. So in this kind of situations, the man and the woman need to come out clear. To help one another. The women, they know what to do. There are certain foods that boost the sexual hormones, the libido.
Okay.
All of these
Yes.
things should be introduced in the family, and the woman should always make herself, sexually attractive, appealing to the man. The man is the engine. The sex in man is in the mind, and the woman should know how to, bring this up at any time and at all times. This is my contribution.
Yeah, you did well. I love how you ended. Now you got the point. Another person wants to come in. That's exactly what I want to hear. That is a problem now in the family. It's a problem, and it's like a competition. It's always like a competition. You don't have to comment. You have to. All of us have to enjoy it. So, like you said, we have to talk about it. Women know what to do, the food and all that. Anybody wants to come in? A lady this time around. I think I should have another lady. Ayeni Olubukola. Ayeni Olubukola. If you not talk in the next 10 seconds, open your microphone. I just joined you for the first time, so let me quickly tell you how to operate. You just open your mic so that we can hear you. I know you can hear us, but you have to unmute your mic. Thank you. You are not doing that, so I think I will move on to the next person. Who wants to talk? Who wants to talk? I think Mr. David wants to say one or two things.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good
Yes,
morning.
in respect of the sexual aspect of marriage, when both couples are in, though both will have a different sexual desire, but one thing that matter most is that I believe that marriage is a journey of sacrifice. So if the man like to fuck or if the man like sex very well and the woman don't like it too much, the man
Okay.
supposed to sacrifice some desire for his wife. And if it is the
Hmm.
woman that love it very well, then he's supposed to step down a bit for the for the for the partner. Then again, in the aspect of that is that there are some natural, just like the former speaker says, there are some things that a man can do, provided you have your wife at home, that you can do to move your sexual urge that can make you last a bit when the time is on. Then we have many supplements, we have many natural things that you can just put together, take, and you can perform very well. But though we cannot, the issue of sex cannot be overemphasized when we are talking of marriage.
Cannot be.
It's a thing that we forever, even till when gods do them apart. But we should put limits. We should put a good of decency, because in some marriages you see, I see have one of the topic that is it upright for a couple to be watching porn or watching sex film, those blue film. When couple are taking it to that direction, the urge will be too. They can become
In fact, their
elegant.
marriage is just. I'm so just supporting your point. Their marriage is promoting sex and it's all about sex. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you, sir.
So when a couple is they are watching all those kind of things, they are moving to another level. They are when a couple are getting to the extent of buying dildo, buying all those kind of things, they are wayward. And
It's out,
uh,
it's out of
especially,
hand.
sexuality in marriage must also be moderate. There must be moderacy. So if
Yes.
both, the moderacy is supposed to be applied when it comes to it. I believe in sacrifice in marriage because the wife of my GO said that even the man and the woman, we cannot satisfy ourselves. We must learn how to manage ourselves. So when that
That's the
is
point.
there,
Manage ourselves.
we'll be able to do every other thing very well. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. David. Well noted. We have to manage ourselves. But we cannot come and go and kill ourselves. Oh. Ayenolu Bukola, your mic is on. You want to say
Hello,
your
good morning.
good morning? Yeah, on
Yeah,
to
what I have to say,
okay.
yeah, can you hear?
Loud and clear.
Yeah,
We can hear you. Go
what I have
ahead.
to say, okay, what I have to say concerning this is that when the urge of a man is too much sexually, and you feel you can go more round, or the woman doesn't like going like 2, 3, 4 rounds, or maybe it's the woman that likes going like 3, 4, 5 rounds, and the man comes early. What we can do, what I feel we can do is, as a woman, something, you see, sex comes from mind. It comes from mind. So when the mind is attached to it, I feel the man can still do more, because when you do one round and the man feel is tired, he doesn't want to go more, the woman can do the work. Because when there is love and the attraction is there, because even when you try to ginger the man, I feel they can still come up and do something. Or better still, they relax, and after some hours, you can still try to gear up the man to come again in the
Hmm.
second round. What I have to say, but the most important thing is that we should just learn how to manage ourselves.
Okay.
And thank you, sir.
Yeah,
What
How
Yeah.
you want to manage?
I
to
want to add
support that.
something, sir.
Okay, okay, go
Hello, sir.
on before.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am. I want to say something that if the couple understand themselves very well, for man to turn
Yeah,
on is very easy than for woman to turn on when it comes to
that's
sexual
what I'm
act.
saying. That is
Then
what I'm saying also.
man must know how to hold on till when the woman is around before he can say, okay, let's go. But because you see some homes that a man we do everything by force. We just rough the lady, do everything. When you are doing it, when man do it like that, the woman will only enjoy it. The woman will not. And at the end of the day, after the man has finished, the woman may now come around. And by that time, the man is tired. But when the love is there, both of them can meet at an equilibrium. What I mean is that the man may try to arouse the woman too. So that when the two of them comes together at an equilibrium, then if it is only 1 or 2 rounds, they will both of them be satisfied. Us, you are not doing it when the woman is not ready. If the woman is ready and the man is ready, that means that both things meet at the equilibrium point. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Mr. Joseph, you want to say something?
What I need to contribute is that you both of you should understand one thing in that sex. Maybe they have problem. Maybe that's the problem, like JD or some. You may have the strength and you can still come fast. Have that problem. Maybe it's a problem, or you don't have the strength. Maybe when you go on, hello to Remy, it's different from maybe you have the strength. But they go there, Remy, but I do come fast. Maybe just internal problem or something like that. You people should look into that aspect before you decide. Maybe okay, I have the ability to do it, but when I just do once, maybe the woman is not sweet the way you have to understand the problem. You people need to be communicative. Communication is needed in that aspect. You not just to conclusion pé kì satisfy me. You should be able to find out the problem. Maybe need medical attention, or this man is just doing it intentional, not to satisfy me. You should understand as oh yeah, you need
Yeah.
money. When I ask question, you go and it may be intentional. You understand? So we have to ask. We have to be communicative. Okay, àwọn kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ etí ẹ̀ tẹ̀ kí n lo 2 minutes yìí. Maybe to ní èmi gan understand o kì í dẹ̀ ṣe pé ó rẹ̀ mí o. You know all those things. So we have to know the problems. Maybe the man is doing intentional just to satisfy himself and didn't care about the partner. So I think communication is needed in that aspect. I'm not married actually, but I think I just sense that.
Okay. All right. Do you have anybody that wants to go again?
She
You have 10 more minutes.
I also want to contribute
Okay.
one thing. I also want to chip in one thing. Hello. And what I have to chip in is that you see in the aspect of sex, one married speaker said something. He said when a man wants to make love to the wife at night, you have to start preparing her from the morning. So the mind is there already, and when the time comes, she's ready. There should be foreplay. Come and because you are ready, get the mind ready. You can't just come and climb your wife like that and do go and feel she will enjoy it.
Okay. Any is off. This is Bukola.
Yes,
I
sir.
think I think Ayeni
I
just
think
went off.
it's network problem.
Yeah,
Next
that's what I think she went offline. You want to say something?
yeah.
He's still talking, but the network.
She started with one of the things I wanted to say before
Okay.
it broke off.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can't really hear you. Off your mic, off your mic. Then you want it again. Off your mic. Okay. We can hear you now. Okay, Mrs. Bukola, just go on.
Okay.
That's all.
So
Okay, are you with me now?
Okay, we are
Can you
with
hear
you.
me?
We are with you. We are with you. We are with you.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that the man, there should be foreplay before the sex. Because
Okay.
when a man comes, you want to make love with your wife, and you just come like that and do anyhow, and you feel the woman will be satisfied. I don't think it's right. Because when there is foreplay, by the time the man is ready to come, the woman will also be ready to come. Like one of my mentors said something, Reverend Mrs. Funke Adejimo. She said, if a man wants to make love to his wife at night, you have to start preparing. When the time comes, ready with you.
Yes, so what do we do?
So when the man is ready to come, the woman as well to be ready. So that's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Quickly, Mrs. Bukola, you want to add something
Yes.
to what you said?
yeah, to continue from where she stopped, I think sometimes the man may not actually be able to do that from morning till night. But even at the time both of them will be getting ready to get into the act, it should not just be in a rush. Of course, there is need for understanding on the part of both partners. which is crucial. And for me, I think there are also simple exercises that the woman can help the husband to with that can actually make the husband to be able to stay longer. It happened to me when I newly got married, and it wasn't pleasant at all because by the help of God, I married my husband as a virgin who has never known a woman before. And
Amen.
so we had to learn. We bought this book, Every Woman. The book, Every Woman, gave simple exercise that you can do together. And we tried it. And in fact, I tell you sometimes, even when I am ready, he is not ready. So it has to be an exchange sometimes because he has been able to stay over a period of time and he can actually stay up while he's waiting for me, stay for minutes, 8, 10 minutes, sometimes more. So I think for the men in the house, it's important. We can actually learn it. It's very simple. The book Every Woman should be around 1,000 thereabout, because I will not be able to use
Okay.
this to start explaining it. It's a simple exercise, but I think if you are
Yeah.
consistent with it, it works and it can better the relationship. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Anybody wants to go for 30 seconds before we hand up? We have 5 more minutes. And I would quickly like to say thanks to every one of us. Somebody is here in the house. I can't see your name here. That's why I've been asking for your name since. Just showing caller 07. You can release your mic so you can talk and introduce yourself if you can hear us. On Tuesday, we should meet here again. If you want to join us, there is a meeting here, the entrepreneurial class. The business meeting we always do 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on the same platform, the same link I sent to you, we are using here right now. As a businessman, especially this time that coronavirus is going on, we need to elevate our business, take our business to the next level. You are welcome to join us. Just let me know. On Tuesday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Entrepreneurial class, mastermind. So on that note, if anybody has 30 seconds, if you want to drop something for 30 seconds about this platform or what you have learned today or any question, let us argue. Let us argue. Pastor Samson, you want to say something? I see you releasing your mic.
Yeah. So far so good. It's been a wonderful platform. At least a platform where one could learn one or two things. At least I've really learned a lot. Talk about all these sexual issues that we discussed today.
I have.
Because if
I have. I have.
that is a talk that has so many topics. It's so broad. But with the way we've been able to, as in dissect it this morning, I think I'm quite pleased and I'm happy with everyone that participated in today's outing. I pray that whatever we've learned here today will form part of our lives as in forever in Jesus' name. Right.
Amen. Hallelujah. Somebody wants to answer? Closing player. Who wants to say something? Somebody wants to say something.
Yes, Black
Yeah,
Moses.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
after Mr. Joseph.
Yeah, I think maybe if there's any the married people, if you don't have good communication within your wife, and some people do keep the secret. Some family they don't really communicate. It's not but I come as there is no good communication. Even though when you get to sex, you may be claiming sense on that aspect. You don't need it. I think you guys should need to open up to each other. I think that is just I want to contribute.
Okay. Thank
Uh,
you.
And what
Thank you.
Mr. Joseph said is the key communication. And I believe that the work of the communication in the family should not be left to the woman. The man should be the minister of communication in his family. Bring your woman to the table, discuss, way forward. There and then you will know if your wife is, ready to know some more secrets, or that's about the issue of secrets, and even about the issue of sex. You tell more to your wife, especially the weakness of fourth round from men who have the urge, who just come like,
Okay.
Then please may I add this? I don't
Yes,
know
go
if
ahead.
it will help in any way. But I think
It-
this issue of round thing depends on couple to couple. It is not
Yes.
every couple that enjoy going 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. So we shouldn't mix that up. There are actually some people that are just okay going once and they are good. And I think if any of the partner also wants to, like uh, I think it's INE Bukola that said that, you know, you can now work things out. But it is not every time too, depending on the nature of the work they do and their disposition, they may not be able to go more than once. And I think it's also good as long as it keeps the relationship healthy. It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I love that. I love that punchline. I love that punchline you drop. Yeah, I don't mind people. Some people use round. I don't know. The initial thing is if you are when you want to have this thing, if you can stay longer, like what brought up this topic, if you can stay longer, like for some men, if you can stay longer for 5, 6, 7 minutes, I think there won't be any issue for going for another round. But in case that
Yeah.
under 1 minute, 2 minutes, everywhere don't bust, then the woman will be craving for more. I think that's where sometimes the woman have to wait, chill for another second round.
Ah, they come.
But if your first round or whatever is good, you are okay with it. I'm sure everybody will be tired by then. Say, well, they are child also. I think I love where you just came in from now. That punch now of Randana. And if you can go 10 rounds, glory be to God. For 2 minutes, people everywhere for us, glory be to God also. And I love where Mr. Jason said communication is the key. And a man has to start it. But in case, like Ms. Bukola said that about our own personal life, that we don't really like going into personal life really like that. If a man cannot start any conversation or something like that, as a woman, if you understand your husband background, you should be able to, if you are the one starting up the conversation, I don't think anything is wrong with that. In as much as you're trying to help your spouse, just start the conversation, bring him to the conversation, and some men just need a kickstart. Like Eko, you yourself moto. Once you yourself moto, yeah, you might drive. But if you are the one that are able to start the conversation, start it and leave him, let him do the whole talking again. But don't wait for the man to start it. If you see that this man is not starting anything, instead of you going outside, talking to your friends, mean all those things, just start the conversation and leave the conversation for him to go ahead. Thank you everybody for joining us. It's 10 o'clock and I wouldn't like to waste your time. If you are the caller who said, well, your name is not showing, please can you message me or the person that invites you and tell us your name so that we can have you more. I know you can hear us. You can unmute your mic if you want to say one or two things so we hear or meet you. Thank you everybody for joining us this week. Hope to see you guys on Tuesday for business class and next week Thursday again. And hopefully, just my last thing is please let's keep staying safe, especially this time. Social distance, let's maintain the social distance, please. So carry your hand sanitizer everywhere you go.